Hey guys, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys some of my filming tricks and also how I edit my videos. At the end, I'm going to show you guys how I do the cool dropping effect where it looks like your products are falling and just some other editing techniques. So yeah, let's get started. So for the first effect, you're going to need a stable spot for your phone. I don't have a tall tripod, so I put it on my small tripod on my spinny chair. It looks kind of weird, but it works. This is the effect we're trying to make. So to do that, you start an area where you don't have your products yet, and then you one by one move your products in, and then move your hand away as soon as you have so you can clip the video so it looks like they're appearing on their own. Having that tripod or stable spot for your phone is so important because otherwise it'll move around and look a little bit messy. Okay, to edit, you want to cut all your clips down to be about 0.2 or 0.3 seconds or just however long you want it to be. So right here, I'm just taking out my hand and all of them, splitting it and deleting the clip that has my hand in it. So this works better for me than shrinking it down most of the time because it gets really annoying when you have a long clip, so yeah. So once all the clips are the same length, then the ending should look something like this. You can also speed it up or slow it down or do whatever you want, make them longer, shorter. So yeah, that is a good technique to use in your preppy videos because it's not too hard and it looks really good. Next, we're going to talk about just basic transitions, which are pretty simple to do. So here's the full unedited clip of a transition. It's just pretty simple and slow. Sometimes I leave the camera rolling the entire time while I'm filming the transitions for multiple products because I want to make sure I keep the phone in the same spot. For editing this, it's pretty similar to the last style of editing. You just make sure you cut out both sides and cut out right where it starts the product, you start moving the product, and right where you end moving the product. So there's no awkward pause. And then it should look something like this. Next is the outfit portion if you want to add that into your video. So you can just do where you drop the clothes like that, or you could just zoom into them or just do whatever. It really doesn't matter as long as you keep your hands steady and you do the same thing where you cut out the motion on either side. I also usually try to add little clips of my room or just clips of my day into my videos to make it more interesting. Okay, now we're going to do the highly requested effect where it looks like your products are falling. So first you want to make sure, again, you have a really stable spot for your phone that's not going to move. When I show you the video clip I took of all the products, it looks very, very similar to the first effect I showed you where the products are appearing. But this time you want to make sure while you're taking the video, you click the camera, the photo button right next to the video. So then you take a picture of the item while the video is going. So now you have photos of those items in each frame. So I'm going to magic eraser and picking out those photos from my camera roll, and make sure you don't crop it and just leave it the same so that the photo and the video line up with each other. Sometimes it'll be able to erase the background for you, but it's definitely not perfect, so you'll probably have to go back and do some of the photos by hand. After you've saved it, then you can go back and do it for every frame that you add a product. So this time I have to erase the Sol de Janeiro perfume as well and just have a debronzy with no background. Okay, so here I ran into a problem. The AI background remover kept removing part of the product, so I realized I'd have to do this by hand, which happens a lot. I was kind of rushing here, but the better and the more exact you cut out the background, the better it will look during the transition. So this time, since it's a very smooth product, it wasn't that hard, but obviously when you cut it out better, it'll look better in the end. After you've saved all the products with no background, then you can import it as an overlay on CapCut to the videos. And this is assuming you've done all the steps the original effect that I showed you in this video, so there's no hand in it and it's just the products. Line up the overlay to fit on the first video clip where there's no products yet. Then you're going to go to animations and find the slide down animation. And I like to make the clips about 0.3 seconds, I think that works best. Next, we're doing the same for the debronzy drops, making sure it's lined up correctly, and then cutting it out and adding the slide down effect. Obviously, this transition isn't perfect. You can obviously tell the shadows are kind of weird and stuff. In my opinion, it looks really cool, and it's so satisfying to watch the products slide down. Alright, so here's the final product. I only used a couple products, but the more you use, the cooler it looks in my opinion. Okay, so that is all the tips I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun making videos!